This is Jason from the QuickBooks team. In QuickBooks Desktop, you use invoices to tell customers what you're charging them for and how many days they have to pay their balance. Let's talk about how to customize your invoices, record and send them to customers, and track a customer's balance. Select Create Invoices. First, let's take a tour of the invoice window. From the ribbon, you can save, print, or email an invoice. You can also choose whether or not you want to print or email the invoice in a batch later on. Invoices have 3 sections to collect and organize data about a sale: the header, the item table, and the footer. QuickBooks uses each field you see on the form to collect info so that you can run reports later. For instance, if you want to run reports later to calculate the total sales by sales rep, make sure to enter the sales rep's name in the rep field. If you see a field on the invoice window that you don't need, or if you want to collect data on something you don't see in the window, select the Formatting tab. Then, Customize Data Layout. From this window, you can add fields to the header, toggle columns on or off and rename them in the item table, and change the footer. QuickBooks previews what your invoice looks like to your customers. Use the Layout Designer if you want to add a logo or just move things around. Once you're done customizing your invoice, select OK. Whenever you make changes to your invoices, QuickBooks saves those changes to a template. You can have multiple templates and choose between your different layouts from the Template drop-down menu. It's time to record the details about the sale. Select Add New to set up a new customer, or select the customer's name from the list you've already set up. If this is an existing customer, QuickBooks populates their data into the Bill To and other fields. You'll see a summary of the customer's info, like their balance and recent transactions. If you've already entered an estimate or sales order, QuickBooks asks if you want to use the estimate or sales order to fill out the invoice. It's time to record what you're charging them for. First, choose an item or service from the list. Select Add New if you don't see the item or service that describes what you're charging them for. Once you've set up a new item, or select one from the list, the item's sales description and sales price automatically populate onto the form. You can edit any of this info. Just select and change it to whatever you want. Once you've filled everything out, QuickBooks shows the balance due for the invoice. This is the total amount the customer owes you for this invoice. Select Save to finalize your choices. If you chose to print or email your invoice later, you can batch it with other invoices. Go to File, Print Forms, or Send Forms. If you want to print or email it right away, select Email or Print. After you've recorded an invoice for your customer, you can keep an eye on their balance in the Customer Center. Select Customers, and then select the customer's name. This is where you'll see the customer's total balance. Now you're ready to send invoices from QuickBooks to your clients.